Hey there, hello there, folks. Welcome to the Budget Buddy Time Frame. You will be seeing this one more tomorrow, so we will wish you a belated Happy Thanksgiving now. We are trying up a new recipe we found online. We do apologize, though, folks, for not being on a lot more. There has been certain reasons. You'll get into them more down the road. So bear with us. Thank you to all the loyal subscribers out there and the ones that are tuning into Budget Buddies. Thank you so much for being a part of the family. We do love you. Trust us. We are so happy. But today we're having Thanksgiving. This is a recipe. Pardon?
Talking to our child.
Oh, talking to Gordon. Yes, you will be seeing him more in certain episodes. That's why I asked the wife if she made sure there was an SD card in this camera. She said yes. So we'll continue rolling. So bear with us. This is a new recipe. This is something in old school for me that I loved when I was young. It's a classic ham with pineapple sauce. We're not doing it in the oven today, though, folks. What we're doing is we're going to do it in the crock pot. A little bit different. We're going to see how it works out. So we got the ham in there. 2 tablespoons of cloves. I didn't get these things out beforehand because I don't know why. But, we get them out now as we're talking and doing everything here. So, we always want to make sure this lid will fit. So you see how it doesn't fit there, folks? We're going to turn the ham upside down. So that way it will fit better, see? Now it says 2 tablespoons of whole cloves and 2 tablespoons of butter. Well, I don't want to measure out cloves, folks, because cloves is your professional opinions. And the only thing, what we're going to do while the ham's in there, folks, we don't want to cut it too much, but we just want to score it. Like, you can take off the fat of the top if you so prefer. And it's just basically put that off. That's all we're doing, folks. I tucked them in a little bit in the cloves into the ham. It's going to break apart when it gets in there, which is fine, folks. But we just want to put some in there like that. This is just for the ham. This is not for the sauce. With the sauce, you'll see that later down the road. But we're going to do this now first. 2 tablespoons of butter. We are using margarine, folks. Yes, we have butter here, but we are going to use margarine. Certain things I will measure out, other things I will not. This is one I will not measure out. This is half a tablespoon. We're just going to do 2 of these. We're going to do 4 of these. I just don't feel like finding all our stuff. We are in the midst of getting everything done here, folks. So whether you're celebrating a turkey day, a ham day, or whatever, celebrate with your family. Everybody's got a family out there, folks. Let's celebrate together. Normally I would not be on Budget Buddies right now, folks, because of certain reasons with our son that we will go into more down the road. But note, it is a good thing that he's back with us. We're happy for it. 1 cup of packed brown sugar. Do have an extra container here, folks. I will find later to put things back in place. Yes, the thing there, sweetie, is locked, okay? Well, oh, my one truck is over here, so it's hiding on me today. Now, I could do this up in the oven, folks. It wouldn't make much of a difference. It's the point of, I find that doing it up in the slow cooker, I could do more. Well, this is cooking.
Don't be playing with that cord.
Now, we just want to smother this ham with that, folks, because it's a coating, basically, for it. So after we do that, we're going to wash up our hands a little bit. As you can tell, our little one in there. Hey, Gordon. Come here. Hey.
Not without pants on.
Well, yeah. You gotta remember to behave. We're a bunch of buddies. Hey. Gotta get ready for the budget buddy hour.
No, you're not with pants.
Yeah. We had to keep it PG. Yes, they're up high, but they don't need to see you. Like that. Half of a cup of honey. Yes, this is a rather sweet one, folks. But it's a good thing. While the wife is doing something there, I am doing over here. She's just putting some things on him. So if he wants to say hi with her, she can. He is in the midst of training, folks, so he's a little bit fussier than normal.
There. At least he's got his
Hands on.
pull-ups on.
Well, sweetie, why don't you introduce Gordon while I get this part going here.
Yes, and he's going in the fridge.
Come here. Hey.
Not without pants on.
Well, yeah. You gotta remember to behave. We're a bunch of buddies. Hey. Gotta get ready for the budget buddy hour.
No, you're not with pants.
Yeah. We had to keep it PG. Yes, they're up high, but they don't need to see you. Like that. Half of a cup of honey. Yes, this is a rather sweet one, folks. But it's a good thing. While the wife is doing something there, I am doing over here. She's just putting some things on him. So if he wants to say hi with her, she can. He is in the midst of training, folks, so he's a little bit fussier than normal.
There. At least he's got his
Hands on.
pull-ups on.
Well, sweetie, why don't you introduce Gordon while I get this part going here.
Yes, and he's going in the fridge.
Because why? Oh! He's going to
Ah! Oh.
It happens.
You said a naughty word.
No, I almost did. I said, oh, I didn't get the full word out, folks. We'll clean that up. It's not a problem. It happens. Gordon, next time, buddy, let us help you with the milk. We'll clean it up. It happens. It's a part of life here, folks. So, where did she put my camera? Oh, she turned you guys around. You guys are facing the dishcloths. Welcome back. Now, just because this is bigger, folks, we are going to use basically almost a cup to a cup and a half of pineapple juice in here. And what else I got to go in there, folks, just so you're aware.
Gordon, you're no longer welcome in the kitchen for a while.
Watch yourself there, bud. You're going to get knocked into smoking.
I can't get this milk in between
I
here.
will. Okay. What I'm going to do, folks, is I'm using this whole can of pineapple juice on it. I'll wash it up, sweet. Just leave it, okay? Dad's doing the kitchen work today. Okay, you leave it for Daddy, please. And when you have a dog, folks, I'm using half of the can, not even a full half. But I will turn off this tap. Because what I'm also going to do is I'm draining out some water in this, folks, is the pineapple slices, which is really good to have. They're healthy as heck. And what we do, folks, with these is, yes, the ham's really soaking well in this here. Okay, we're going to add some Dijon mustard to this. Yes, we did say Dijon, folks. We ended up buying a little bit extra of the expensive stuff today. If you don't have it, yellow mustard will work. You only want 2 tablespoons, basically. Now, we cover, and we cook. And what we will do, folks, we're going to turn it on to high, just because I don't know how long it will really cook. This is a new experiment. So, stay tuned, stay wise, stay budget, and we'll see you when we come into the last part. As you can see, folks, how well it's turning out. It looks really good. Yes, we do have a saucepan out. We're going to be doing up a second part of this in a bit. Well, not me, but the other one will. Now, you don't normally... I'm going to strain out the juice a little bit, folks. Because you got to remember, we do have the cloves in here. So you just want to get as much of the sauce as you can without the cloves. If you get some of the cloves, it's not going to hurt you. Now, what it's asking you to do, folks, without the cloves and doing a separate item, is basically to make a gravy. All the stuff you're adding is basically the same stuff you put in here. It's just, we're gonna save a little bit of time on this. And as you can see, folks, when I get this out, I'll show you. That's about it, right, folks? That's what we want for ourselves here. This Budget Buddy household. So you can see. And all we'll do with this is later, when it gets closer to summertime, we're going to add the apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons. And then we're going to add the cornstarch to thicken it up. And then we're going to make some apple cider vinegar, some pineapple gravy. But as you can see, folks, pardon me, I bounced around a little bit there. Just checking on the little one again. Now, Now, what we did, folks, is I ended up doing this earlier without you guys around. I apologize. But we did it. Got to learn from it, live it, love it, and move on. So what we did is I got my stuff ready in here that we needed, which is basically my tinfoil. Because we ended up cleaning up our oven recently, folks. So we have some new baking sheets in there, stuff like that. Help us keep going. So, but we're going to get out our electric knife. As you can see what I'm doing. Get out our blades. You're going to see what this thing looks like in 2 seconds. Now, if you have electric knives, folks, I'm going to tell you this. Be careful. If you put your blades in like I do, just be careful. Make sure it's out. That's where it's at. And we're going to take this out, and you're going to see it. Because I can tell you this right now, folks, if we had smell-o-vision, you would fall in love. Of course, I grabbed the wrong instrument. I grabbed our juicer thing here, folks. Got a couple of electrical items in that drawer. Can't believe I screwed up on one. Now, if you have an electric knife like we do, folks, we have the Black & Decker. I do recommend it. It has a child lock on it. As you can hear, it's on. You don't hear nothing, folks. That's because I've locked it. If you have a small one, this electric knife one here, folks, is the king of the kings. So I do recommend it. Because it is amazing when you can have something like that. Anyway, on to the next thing. We have the ham. As you can see, this is almost fully 100% pulling apart, which is great. And we have the big knuckle, folks, here. We may not need our electric knife, which is...
Somebody heard the big knuckle. Home part.
Uh-huh.
And she's right there at the gate saying, I want that bone.
Well, you're going to have a bigger bone in a minute here, girl. Because as Mom's going to see in a second here, and I'm going to see. Whew. This thing, literally, I like this when it can do this, folks, because then it makes it easier, especially if you have a little one, and you don't want big pieces. You want small pieces, like. Now, the only reason we're putting it onto a baking sheet, folks, just so you're aware, is we're not going to overcook it. But we do want to make sure it's fully cooked like it is. Rind and all. And the way you can do that, folks, is this. Take a piece off. I don't say this very often. Let it cool for 2 seconds. We're just going to let that cool. It's off the side. If you guys haven't, if you already forget, that's s'mores. If you guys don't remember. She heard the word pig knuckle. And you know what happens when you mention pig knuckle to a dog. It's like saying dynamite. So I got this tray full, folks, as you can see. Look. Now, if you're thinking, folks, this will get cold, no. I'm going to put my oven on 150. Which will keep it warm. Now, when we get down to a spot like this, folks, where we got a lot of the meat left over, and we're still digging it out, but getting back to what we had here. Come here, Gordon. Gordon. Hey! Come here. Look. This is how you test it, folks. I would show you our son, but he's going through the potty training phase. Come here, Gordon. Come here.
Pour it down. Pour it over there.
Come here, Gordon. Morris? Gordon, you eat it. Tastes good. Or you can do what you did here. Oh, that is so good, folks. Fall off the bone and everything. Kid loves it. I love it. Now, when you have a big ham bone like this, as we do, set it in the sink. There will be more coming off, which is fine if you're a person that likes pea soup. My father's one. It's a good thing to make pea soup out of. Pea soup. Pea soup. Pardon my English.
You did say pea soup.
Oh, I think I thought it said pea soup. Well, my little one decided to help us out today. Smart, look. It'll cool down, girl, and you'll eat it. I know you will. You love that stuff.
Just wait until it cools down a little bit, Smart.
She is. She's just playing around with her dish. She smells it there. So as you can see, folks, I'm just taking out a lot of the leftover meats. Now, I took out a lot of the leftover meats. We didn't need the gravy, but the thing, which is fine. Come here.
Okay.
Take a little taste. Piece off. See?
What kind of meat?
Tastes really good. Nice and sweet.
Oh, I got that.
Here.
Oh, more like a smoky taste.
So, as you can see, folks, that's been done.
We're gonna have company because the pork fell down. Anytime some pork falls down, means you're gonna have company.
Yep. So we got this thing in the oven. We're going to do the gravy at 4 o'clock, because the gravy won't take long. The wife's going to come in here and do up the potatoes. Not yet. Because I'm going to finish up my dishes. And then she'll be in here. We'll do up the potatoes, get the vegetables ready. There. Had to throw it on the floor, someone wanted it on the floor. So we'll see you in a bit. Budget-wise, budget conscious, budget-friendly, and I don't know, but thanks budgeting.
Hey, bridge buddies! I am here going to do gravy. I'm hoping that you can see me. And it's like, do I really need 2 teaspoons of vinegar, but it calls of it. And s'mores got
No.
one of those ham leg, like the little piece of the ham leg.
The pig knuckle.
The big knuckle. So she's just coughing on that, coughing towards that. Here on the background.
Did you find the outlet, the cornstarch or sweet pie?
Yes. Poke this circle. Take the rim off it. That's a hat.
Yeah, 2 teaspoons of love.
I am looking for that, but every time we do these darn teaspoons, they go missing
It's in the second drawer.
and everything.
It's always going to be in the second drawer.
So one.
I would try just one if you want to be 2 happens.
Two. So that's it for the episode of vinegar. I might use this for the cornstarch. And I might
This could be in that tin can. You need the whisk.
and then never mind. The whisker is in that little pot that we keep our spatulas and our spoons. In the masher, in the flippers.
Spatula. That was that technical cooking cheese thing or the flippy thingy. So just do a tablespoon at a time.
So, like he says, tablespoon at a time.
You put it in, you stir it, and see how thick it is.
That's what I'm doing. So, don't want it too runny and I don't want it too thick. Although, this looks like almost like the caramel that you dip your apples in for candy apple. Looks like the same stuff that you dip your apples in candy apple. Up and jump there. Let this boil. Maybe lower it down a little. June 4 to 5. Although this is gravy, not stuff to put your candy to dip your apples in. It's not the caramel stuff that you dip your apples in. It looks like it though, but it ain't. This is the gravy. We're gonna put it on our potatoes. And I don't know if our son's trying to say Mako
Or Michael.
or Michael. Mako is a whale in SeaWorld. It's in California and Florida. We got Kiska in Marineland. So I don't think I'm gonna add any more. I gotta ask Lily Bear's vision on this. If I should add more or what.
That's perfect thickness. So just say your ending.
Okay, I'm gonna end right here with Budget Wise, Budget Smart, Budget Conscious, and I'm guessing gravy looking like candy apple looking candy apple gravy.